What if I told you your Apple Watch had tons of hidden features that you never knew about, including measuring your stress level? In this video, I'm going to show you 6 apps that basically unlock new features to your Apple Watch that you never knew existed. Starting off with Grow. Now, Grow is basically a health app, just like on the iPhone, but on the Apple Watch. As you know, we actually don't have a health app on the Apple Watch. So this will basically summarize your sleep, your calories burned, how many steps you've walked, how much water you've drank throughout your day. But there's one feature, as I said in the beginning of the video, that it actually measures your stress levels. Now, this is a feature that is surprisingly accurate. It basically measures your HRV. So whenever you're stressed, your Apple Watch will literally send you a notification, hey, you're about to get really stressed, you should do this or that. If you open up Grow, it will give you a number of your HRV. And if you don't know about HRVs, it will basically tell you, hey, you're doing normal right now. Because I'm literally filming a video, I'm pretty chill right now. And it will tell you your HRV is within your normal range, indicating that your body is coping well with the stress and has enough energy for productivity and activity. And you can actually open up the Breathe app and actually, start meditating if you need to chill. But yeah, the Oura Ring, the Whoop all measure your HRV natively. The Apple Watch doesn't have stress notifications, but hey, you now do within Grow. Peaks is another phenomenal app that brings new functionality to your Apple Watch. So do you ever feel tired throughout your day? You're just working and you're just exhausted because your energy is so low, but you've scheduled so much work and you're like, how in the world am I going to get through all of this? So Peaks is basically an app that utilizes all the sensors and the sleep tracking on your Apple Watch to give you your energy level. Once again, it is surprisingly accurate, and I can't believe Apple actually hasn't implemented this yet. So if you go ahead and open it, it will tell you how you're doing right now. As you can see, the graph is actually going down, which means my energy levels are going low because it's currently 8:30 p.m. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It will also give you notifications when your energy is going up or when your energy is going down. So once you actually wake up, what I do usually is I actually schedule my day within my energy levels, because I'm not going to put tons of work, for example, at 2 p.m. because that's after I ate. So my energy is actually going to go down. Offscreen is an app that I've mentioned before on the iPhone, but on the Apple Watch, it brings new functionality for productivity, not for health, but for productivity. It basically makes you aware and makes you more productive throughout your day. For example, how much screen time you've had with your iPhone today. As you can see, today it's been pretty crazy because I've been working a lot for my iPhone, how many pickups I've had, how much sleep time I've had. And here you actually get tons of analytics and info on how much you've actually been using throughout your day. For example, I've actually been using my iPhone for 30 minutes while I was walking, which is not a good thing. And over here, and this is what I like about it, the focus mode. And I wish the Apple Watch had this, but it's actually a new feature that Offscreen adds to your Apple Watch. So this focus mode will basically do, if you want to do a studying session or a working session, you can basically tap on next. For example, if I want to study for my driving license, I tap next, and then I've got different techniques. I can use the Pomodoro technique or simply do a countdown. So let's say, I want to work for 30 minutes. I basically tap start to focus, and now my Apple Watch is counting down so I can have a super productive studying session within 30 minutes. It will activate Do Not Disturb automatically, as you can see. So pretty great if you want to take your productivity really seriously. You know that I love discovering smart home products, and that's where the Auranet 4 comes in. It's an indoor air quality monitor that makes its readings extremely easy to understand, because studies show significant effects of indoor air pollution on our performance and on our brain health. If your CO2 level at home is good, you're gonna have good air quality at your home. And the way that you read these numbers is with a thing called ppm. And I don't want to go in depth with this because guess what? I don't even fully understand the complexity of it. And that's why I like the Auranet sensor so much. It's got an extremely minimal looking design, and you've actually got this sticker that you can just place on top of the sensor, and it will help you understand the readings that the sensor is actually giving you, from the CO2 concentration level to the temperature to the relative humidity in your home, and even the atmospheric pressure in your home. You can check the parameters on the device itself, or you've even got an app on your phone that is even more complex and you can check all of it. The Auranet 4 will not improve your air quality. It will simply make you aware on the air quality of your home, so then you can open the window or turn on an air purifier or whatever you want. Auranet, thank you so much for sponsoring this video, for making such an awesome product. If you're interested in it, links in the description. So the Apple Watch currently doesn't track your water intake, and that's why Waterminder exists, an app that will motivate you to drink more throughout your day. So very similar to your activity rings, you've got a ring that you have to close every single day. So right here, you're like, okay, I just drank some water. I can let the app know and it will try to complete the ring. If you didn't drink water, you've actually got different options. For example, hey, I just had a coffee. I can add that right there and add a coffee just like that. Now, what's powerful about the app is that it will actually give you notifications to help you drink more water throughout your day. Drinking water sounds so simple, but once you actually know how much water you have to drink every single day, you clearly know that the water that you're drinking throughout your day is definitely not enough. So with Waterminder, it will help you achieve those goals. So the Apple Watch obviously lets you browse through your playlists of music right from your Apple Watch with Apple Music or Spotify, right? You can go ahead and check the playlist that you actually want to listen to and go ahead and start listening to music with your Apple Watch. But what if I told you there was an app that let you browse your playlist of movies and series right from your Apple Watch? Meet Kernel. For those of you who know, you know. So Kernel basically lets you browse through your favorite movies and series. Now you create the playlist on your iPhone and then you can browse the films and series right from your Apple Watch. So for example, these are the movies that I want to watch: The Dark Knight, Queen's Gambit, Percy Jackson, The Secret Life of Walt Mitty. Or for example, I've actually got a playlist right here of movies that I want to watch with my girlfriend and series. For example, Forrest Gump. Now, obviously, I've watched all of these movies and Chenia as well, but we want to re-watch them, or maybe there's some that we've never watched and want to watch it again. So me and Chenia, instead of opening Netflix every single day, we just go on our playlist and decide, okay, what movie are we going to watch today? Now, what's cool is the track list, because all of these are actually upcoming films. So for example, Deadpool 3 is coming out on 29 days, so I can actually set this movie as a complication. So as you can see, the ring will actually close depending on how many days are left for that favorite upcoming film. Did you know that the newest Apple Watch actually have a feature that will let you know how much sun intake your body actually has? So basically how many hours your body has been with the sun. Being outdoors is extremely important, but the thing is, the Apple Watch has the sensor, but there's no app that actually utilizes the sensor. Until now, meet Daylight, and Daylight will basically tell you how much time your body has been reacting with the sun. So today, I've actually been 57 minutes sun tanning. I basically ate breakfast outdoors today with the sun. I obviously walked outdoors and I almost got 1 hour of sunlight. So during the week for me, since I work a lot from the studio, I tend to have like an hour and a half in sun, but on the weekend, this probably goes from 3 to 4 hours since I'm way much more outdoors. As you can see on the weekend, I got 270 minutes. So yeah, this is pretty cool because the Apple Watch has the sensor, but no app actually utilizes it unless you go inside of the health app on your iPhone, but there's no way that you can actually check that on your watch. And obviously, all the apps that I've actually mentioned, including this one, have complications. So you can actually see how much sun intake you've had throughout the week, how many pickups you've picked up your phone, your stress levels, the movie app that I told you about. All of these have complications. So yeah, once you've actually installed these apps, you basically just gave your Apple Watch extra features that you never knew about. Subscribe if you found these interesting, or you can watch a day in the life with me using the Apple Watch Series 9. Okay, bye-bye.